really suntan, as you can see. Living in a tropical climate has its benefits. So today we're going to talk about the spiritual body and the mental body. Now these bodies are affected by the physical and emotional, but not so much, but they have implications because when you physically train, you emotionally eat, and then nobody craves a healthy meal after a workout. It's usually sugar or high sodium foods or ice cream or donuts that will make them feel good because that's their comfort. So in the short term, it doesn't really affect you, but long term it does, because that's when you are left alone and filling your body with low nutritional value foods will affect you mentally, and inevitably it will lead to gut problems and possibly heart problems and long-term mental issues like depression, anxiety, and weird kind of thoughts. Now, why am I saying this? Is because I had a lifestyle similar. It was like I would go beat myself up in the gym, and then I would go and eat some junk food, and then I was always wondering why I was always having this kind of weird thoughts. And I said, that's not me. That's not what's driving my vehicle. And then it wasn't until I started to think about, well, this is when nutrition is 90%, because when you wake up and you're hungry, then you have developed something in your body called insulin sensitivity. Now, when you eat low nutritional value food, which has a lot of sugar in it, processed, of course you're going to wake up hungry. But if you have natural foods from the sea, from the ground, not in packets, not processed, not fried, then mentally you're going to be more alert, right? So a good oil is better than a seed oil, for example. Butter is better than margarine. Real cane sugar is better than sugar. Salt, sea salt, in its natural form, is better than table salt. And there are other flavorings, enhancers that you put in your body that affects you neurologically. So let's say aspartame. Now when they did a test on aspartame, which is like the fake sugar, they tested 5 rats, and 4 of them developed cancerous tumors and 1 died. But they still put it out in the market. Now if that's tested on an animal in a short period of time and it has that effect, so how's it going to affect us long term? Again, it's all a process. Degeneration is a process. So we're talking about foods that affect your mental health. What about spiritual? People think that meditation, spirituality is something that you're sitting in a rock and you're stilling your mind, you're practicing mindfulness. It can be playing golf, it can be reading a book, it can be going for a walk, it can be petting a dog, petting a cat, it can be going to the beach and just sitting there in silence, stilling your mind, because that's when the thoughts come into your brain, and you're able to process it, and you're able to think with the prefrontal cortex in the brain, not with the midbrain, which is all about programming. You must do this, you must do that. Spirituality will set you free. Religion puts you in a box. You have to follow the rules. Now, why do you think, or where did Jesus go from the age of 13 to 21? It wasn't in the Bible, because he went to the Himalayas. And why did he learn to meditate? Or not learn to meditate? Why did he learn to levitate? Now, it's written in Hindu texts, and everything, every religious belief comes from the Vedas. So the answers are in the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Gita. So research some of these books and you will find the truth of spirituality versus religion, and how meditation will calm your mind, release the anxiety, the depression, and you worrying about whatever's going to happen, because we only live in the now, which is the present. Okay, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.